So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the compound interest formula and also how to execute such a calculation on the GDC as well. So the compound interest formula is the formula written here, and FV stands for the final value. So that's the value of our investment. After that, we've put it in a compounding interest account for a number of years. All right. P is the principal value, so the value you're investing at the start. R is the rate per year. N is the number of compounding periods, which means how many times in a year they're paying you the interest. Because some banks can choose to pay you once per year, then the N will be 1. If they decide to pay you every 6 months, so that's 2 times, N will be 2. If they decide to pay you quarterly, which is the case here in this question, then they're paying you every 3 months, which means 4 times a year. And the T is the number of years. So as you read the question, it's a good idea to actually write down each component of the equation. All right. So this is what we just went through. What's the meaning of each of them? Now, when you read the question, it tells you that you are investing $2,000. So that's the principal amount. So I write P as 2,000. Then when I continue reading, it says that interest is paid quarterly. So you know N is 4, okay, because it's the number of compounding periods. They're investing for 4 years, so that's T. T is 4. And then the yearly rate is 6%. So the R is 6. So once you have the key numbers, what you do is you just plug in the equation. So the equation starts with FV, which is final value, equal to the principal amount, which we found as 2,000, open bracket, 1 plus the rate, which is 6, divided by 100 times N. The N is 4, close bracket, NT, which is 4 times 4, 16 goes here. And if you tab that on the calculator, you get $2,537. So that's the value of our investment after 4 years if we let it compound. So we don't take out the money at all from the bank after 5 years, okay, at a 6% rate. Now, how do we run that on the GDC? So what you do is you have to choose the financial math menu. All right. So it's the TVM one over here. So what we do is we choose the TVM option. So you choose it and then execute. Then it opens a window whereby you can actually choose compound interest, which is F2. So you press on F2. All right. And then over here, you need to input the different things. Now, we need to be careful because the N value of the GDC is not the same N value of the formula. So we said that N was number of compounding periods based on the previous formula we went through here. But over here, N is the number of intervals. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that it's the value of the NT, which is on the top here. So if in 1 year you're compounding 4 times, you have 4 years. So how many times are you compounding? It's 4 times 4, 16. So this N here becomes 16 because in 1 year you're compounding 4 times. And then you have 4 years, so it's 4 times 4, 16. Then the I is the percentage per year. And in our case, it was 6, so I input 6, execute. Then the principal value. The principal value is the value you're investing at the start. Now, since you're investing $2,000, this money is leaving you. So what we do is we put minus 2,000 because this money is no longer with you. You've invested it. All right. And we don't have PMT. That's payment. Final value, we don't know what it's going to be. That's what we want to calculate, so we leave it as 1. Now, it's compounded 4 times per year, so this should be 4 here. And as you choose 4 for the PY, so per year, how many times compounding per year becomes automatically 4, which is what we want. So once we've input all these values, that's actually the last thing you need to check. you need to tell the calculator what you want to find. So you want to find the final value, which is FV. To get the final value, you press on F5. And then it gives you 2,537, which was the same value we got initially when we did the calculations. It was here. You see, we get the same answer. So if you are an AI student, you can actually use the calculator for both papers, then it's fine. You don't actually need to do it manually like here. You're just using your GDC. If you are an AA student and you're getting this question in paper 1, then you need to do it manually using your formula here. Or if it's a paper 2 question, then as an AA student, you can actually use the GDC as well.